want to tell you some tales from your childhood. Childhood tales that contain stories from different grandchildren. The first is Bitsy's book. Bitsy's book. I have to tell you why it's Bitsy. Great Grandma Tucker got mixed up and couldn't remember Danielle Rose. And finally she just called you Bitsy, little Bitsy. My name is Daniel Rose. Daniel is my father's youngest brother, and Rose is the name of a flower. Everyone calls me Bitsy because Granny called me that when I was a teeny little baby. My teacher's name is Mrs. Aram. She's very nice, and she's teaching us to read. She lets me sit in the front with my friends Elizabeth and Tolly so we can have fun together all day. I love my teacher. Now I will tell you about my family. My brothers are first. Caleb is the biggest. Grandma says he's growing like a weed. He is tall and strong and rides his bike very fast. He has to take care of the calves with my other brothers. Next is Samuel. He likes stories and music. He's everyone's favorite babysitter because he treats babies like people, and talks to them. He's fun to play with. Papa calls him Slim. Then comes Abner. He's named after a soldier in the Bible. Abner isn't afraid of anything. Mother sometimes calls him Curious George because he monkeys with things to see how they work. This can get him into trouble sometimes. I will tell you about my baby brother later. Naomi is the oldest. She loves to read and play the piano. She is tall and beautiful with shiny blonde hair. She is the best to play with. We take turns being teacher. My baby sister Havilah loves Naomi too. Havilah is short and chubby and funny and is the only one of us who has brown eyes. She runs around pretending to be big. Sometimes she steals Mama's calculator and hides under the table punching it and shouting, A, B, C, D. She tries to play school with us, but she ends up knocking everything down and giving us a big grin as if she hadn't done anything wrong. Best of all is my baby brother Baruch Nathaniel, which means precious gift from God. He has a round face and blue eyes, but not very much hair. When he was very little, he never looked at us when we talked to him. The doctor said he couldn't hear or even see. Now that Baruch is bigger, he smiles at us and he makes funny noises when we talk to him. God made him better. I have a grandma and a grandpa in New Jersey, and a grandma and a grandpa here in Michigan. There are lots and lots of cousins. Sometimes Nicole and Cara and I stay together at Grandma's house and sleep all together in one bed. Other times, if everybody comes to a picnic, we get to play with Ole and Nathan. The uncles and aunts roast marshmallows for us and go with us to the pasture to give apples to the horses. Once, we all got to go on a hayride behind Mr. Lucas's tractor. My big brothers kept hopping off the wagon and running behind. Grandpa followed behind with the car to make sure we were safe. Now that I have read all of this book to you, you know how much fun we have in our family. I love to read. Would you like me to read this to you again?